Good morning, everybody. Today, I'm thrilled to take you on the exciting adventure into the world of computer science and engineering. Get ready to dive into the world of creativity, problem solving, and endless possibilities. Now, when you hear computer science, some of you might think it's just coding or other words programming, and you're just sitting at your desk all day. That's it. That's nothing else. But in reality, it's much more. It's like having a magic wand that allows you to create incredible things right from your computer screen. So let's embark on an adventure together to explore the world and wonders of computer science. First off, let's talk about programming languages. Imagine programming languages are like other languages such as English, French, or Spanish. But instead of communicating with other people, we're communicating with the computer. There are many different programming languages, each with unique syntax, which is the way in which it's written. Each language has a different way of it being written, some more complex than others, and some have more uses than others, with each one having a different purpose. Like I said, some may handle large amounts of data and high processing better, but not be as good at creating, interfaces and like things that you can actually see. So whenever we want ones that you can actually see, maybe we'll opt for not as fast, but can create much better images. So some popular ones you might have heard of are Python, JavaScript, or even Scratch. Scratch is a programming language specifically designed for beginners such as yourselves. With Scratch, you can create animations, stories, and games by snapping together colorful blocks of code. It's fun and interactive way of learning the basics of programming without getting overwhelmed by syntax, because it's just blocks that have words and you stick them together and it creates a cool animation. I, for one, remember learning Scratch at first and it being my first ever language. While I don't use Scratch too much nowadays, it's extremely useful in getting an introduction to the world of computer science. Python, for example, is like the Swiss Army knife of programming languages. It's versatile, powerful, and easy to learn. Not quite as easy as Scratch, but in comparison to some other languages, like Java, not JavaScript, Java, it's much easier. With Python, you can create anything from simple games to complex web applications. Companies like Google, Instagram, Spotify build their software with Python. Python is very good. It's a very easy language to learn in comparison to some others. And you can use it throughout your entire career as a computer scientist. So Python is a very good one to learn, and it's quite easy, especially if you've already learned another language. Then we have JavaScript, which is primarily used for web development. How do those interactive features on a website work, such as clicking on a link and it bringing you to another page, or whenever you highlighting over a button and it changing color? That's JavaScript for you. JavaScript is the action of a web page. Learning JavaScript opens up a whole new world of possibilities for creating dynamic and engaging websites. So, as we talked about JavaScript, let's shift our focus to website development in general. Websites are like digital storefronts but for the internet. And just like an actual storefront, they have to be well designed and functional to attract visitors. As a budding computer scientist, you have the power to design and build websites from scratch. Now, for when creating a website, there's three main components to make a website both look good, functional, and run the way you want it to. Starting with something called HTML, which is short for Hypertext Markup Language, which is how you build the actual website, the features of it, a button, a text box, a paragraph, something like that, right? But HTML by itself looks very bad and is not user-friendly at all. User-friendly being easy for you to use. If a website looks terrible, you're not going to want to use it and you're just going to click off. So that's where CSS comes in. CSS is cascading style sheets. That's what it's called for. That's what it stands for, which is what makes a website look pretty or make it look better, right? More than just black and white. All the boxes are in the left-hand corner of the screen, and it looks terrible, and it's just a straight information dump. CSS will make it look good and much more user-friendly. And this is where JavaScript comes in. JavaScript is what makes it all work. JavaScript will take it from just a simple page that has some information, maybe you can enter some info on it, to actually making it functional, maybe to redirect to another page, add in images, stuff like that. HTML provides the structure of the web page, CSS is the style, and as we said, JavaScript is what makes it functional. Think about your favorite websites or apps, whether they're games, social media platforms, or educational tools. Behind the scenes, talented developers, designers use their computer science skills to bring these ideas to life. Who knows, maybe one day you'll create the next big thing on the internet. Maybe the internet won't be a thing anymore. Who knows? That's the nature of computer science. We continue to build and evolve. The internet as it is today is unrecognizable compared to how it was 20 years ago. Imagine what the internet will look like in 100 years. Who knows? Now, let's talk about the incredible world of artificial intelligence, or otherwise known as AI for short, which is another way that we branch and build more tools and more skills through computer science. AI is like the stuff of science fiction. It's all about creating computers and machines that can think, learn, and make decisions on their own. AI is used in many ways in the real world, from helping doctors diagnose disease to powerful virtual assistants like Siri or Alexa. It's even in self-driving cars and can help you navigate safely on the road. But AI isn't just about robots and futuristic technology. It's also about solving real-world problems and making life better for the people all around the world. For example, AI is used in agriculture to help farmers grow more food and with less resources. And it's used in education to create personal learning experiences for the students. Now, let's discuss the applications of computer science in the real world. Computer science is everywhere, shaping the world, the way we live, work, and play, from self-driving cars and artificial intelligence in the medical research to environmental conservation. Computer science is crucial in the solving of some of the world's most pressing challenges. As said before, with the self-driving cars as a good example of AI, each time you drive in your car and you turn on the self-driving car and it's, say, a Tesla, that AI gets better. That is why it's not fully autonomous yet, because it's learning. Each time it gets flipped on, it'll get a little better through that drive. It'll learn more areas of the world. It'll drive that street. The first time that car drives down that street, it's not going to know what's going on. But when you have millions of cars driving down this street every day, and one of them is a self-driving car, it'll slowly get better and better at driving on those roads. So, for example, computer scientists use data and analytics and machine learning algorithms, like in the Tesla cars, to help doctors diagnose diseases more accurately and develop personalized patient treatments. They're also using computer simulations to study climate change and predict natural disasters. Also helping us better understand and mitigate these impacts to our planet. Closer to home, computer science skills are high in demand in almost every industry, from entertainment, finance, healthcare, and even education. With your dream of becoming a video game developer or cybersecurity expert or robotics engineer, computer science opens up some exciting career opportunities. In conclusion, computer science is not just about writing lines of code or building websites. It's about creativity, problem solving, and positively impacting the world around us. So embrace the challenge, unleash your imagination, give computer science a try, see if you enjoy it. Start with something as simple as Scratch, and if you enjoy Scratch, maybe try the next thing. Try a little bit of JavaScript, try some Python, and see if you enjoy it. Who knows what amazing things you'll create along the way. Thank you for joining me on this adventure into computer science. Remember, the future is yours, so dream big, work hard, and never stop learning.